guys, welcome to yet another episode of Eutrophic Speaking. I am Chhavi and I am an entrepreneur, influencer and an English activist, of course. I have worked with a lot of renowned institutes of English language across Delhi. So let's discuss about some books one can read to improve English, or if you are a true reader or if you're interested in reading novels, so which books you can opt for. So let's get started. So first let's start with the cheapest books, then we'll move on to the expensive books. So the first is Just William. It's a cute little book. You can see it's compact, but I would rate it 3 out of 5 because it's not that interesting, which I thought while buying it. And if we talk about its cost, it would cost you around 100 to 50 rupees if you buy it from the World Book Fair, and I got it from there only. So now let's move on to the next one. So the next book is Sapiens. Yeah, I will just rate it thumbs up and I'll rate it 5 and 5. If you're interested in reading a history and even a scientific history, you can check this book out. It is written by Yuval Noah Harari and it's a good book. You can check it out. You can get it from any book fair or you can get it from any shop. It would cost you around 2 to 300 and that's a great book. Now let's move on to the next book, which I have not read like so much, but I didn't like this book, but you can try this one because it has a lot of good vocabulary which will help you, and maybe you find it interesting because it's more of suspense rather than thriller. So it's okay. You can get it from Book World Fair, then you will get it for 100 to 150 rupees because that's not very much in it's not that expensive. You can buy it if you want to read such books. Now coming on to the my flavor books, that is poetry. I am highly passionate to write poetries and even to read poetries. So this is a book by Simona Roy and that's good book. I would say that's a good book. So I'll show you the writer. She's the writer of the book and she writes so well. So if you're feeling for poetries, if you like reading poetries, you can prefer this one, and this is just for 300 rupees, so it's worth it. Now let's move on to the next poetry collection. Now this is a book, this is a selected poems by John Keats. John Keats is a very good writer. He basically writes cultural things, like he writes poems on something very cultural. And this is the book I got from the World Book Fair and from the Penguin Publishers, and this is for rupees 300. Again a good deal. I would give it a huge thumbs up because I love to read poetries. You can check according to you. Now next is Jane Eyre, Charlotte Bronte. This is a good one, but I don't like it much, so I would give it a 2 out of 5. But this is a good book. You can just order it from Flipkart and you will get it for 195 rupees excluding delivery charges. So that is a good book. The story about Charlotte Bronte is amazing, so you can check it out. Though I am not interested in reading such books, but you will get to know a lot of things with these books. So let's move. Next is, of course, each and every reader like this book, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. Who does not like this? Everyone, all the readers are highly passionate to read 8 series of this book, so I'll just give it a huge thumbs up. The story is so amazing. If you have not read this book, check it out, read it now, just see the story, you would just love it. A good book by J.K. Rowling. Now if I talk about its cost, it would cost you around 400, and if you buy it online, then the delivery charges would be excluded. But if you buy it from a shop, then it would cost you around 400 to 350 rupees. So the next book is little expensive, you can say. This book is Silenced by Christina O'Holson. That's a good book. That's pretty thrill. It's a story of a girl who remains silent all the time and how she became so much extrovert from an introvert girl. So this is a good book. You can opt for this one, and this costs you around like 3,500 rupees if you buy it from Amazon. But a good thing about such books, if you buy these books from World Book Fair, you would get in a very affordable price, like 500 to 600 rupees, or you can get it in 100 also if you get it from a local vendor. You have to search a little bit, but you can get it from any local vendor, and it would be a good option for you if you like reading such books. This is a good one. I rate it 5 out of 5. Now let's move on to the next one, The Traveler. I just love to read this one. It's for 1,000 rupees probably, and if you want to order it online, some delivery charge would be included, but that's a good one. That's a compact and a good book. You can read it. It has a lot of good vocabulary, I must say, and the story is just amazing. So check this book out. If you want to order such books, you can buy it from Amazon or Flipkart. Now next book is my favorite, like Harry Potter and this. Both books are just compatible. It's Dragon Keeper. It's more of suspense, thrill. Yeah, you can enjoy the story. You can actually feel that when you read this, you can actually feel that how you can feel that the story, you can feel that if a girl who is going near to the dragon, you can feel each and every part of the story. The way of the story, like the way the story is written is just amazing. This book would cost you around 5,000. It is worth it. You can buy it from Amazon, but again, if you want a little if you don't want it expensive, you can check out in the World Book Fair, and you will get it around 5 to 600, or you can get it for 1,000 rupees probably. But you have to do a lot of R&D over there, because there are so many places in World Book Fair, so you have to look after this book around, like, if you don't want it for 5,000. So that's a very good option. I just love to read this book. The story is just amazing. Now the next book I have is Urban Stories. So urban stories, like if you really want to read such stories, some local stories by some local writers, so you can check it out. It has 30 urban stories by 62 authors, so you can check it out to experience some different things, different writers and different views. So I would rate it 4 out of 5. It's a good book, and you would get it for 200 rupees, so it's a good deal. Now let's come on to the book which everyone doesn't like to read, but I love to read. It is the Prathanam book by Jagat Guru Kripaluji Maharaj. I got it for 200 rupees, but it's worth it. Like, the content in this book is so amazing. Like, you would just love reading it. It has so many prayers, it has so many things you can learn. There are so many things to keep yourself motivated, calm and composed. So it is a must buy. You can buy this book from Amazon, or if you're visiting Akshardham, I got it from Akshardham, so if you're also visiting there, so you can get this book. It's a good deal. Now let's move on to the next book. So I have a pair of 3 books which I got from World Book Fair, which are like these 3 books. These are like great, like The Blue Umbrella, or then we have is The Adventures of Rusty and the Treasure Island. So these are some books which are always suggested if you're a beginner, if you want to just start reading and if you have no experience of reading. So what you can do is you can buy such books by Ruskin Bond, because books by Ruskin Bond are pretty easy. The vocabulary is also understandable. You can get the vocabulary easily. And then Treasure Island is, I think people usually know its story. So it's a great book you can opt for. And each book will cost you rupees 100. And again, if you are buying it from World Book Fair, so these 3 would cost you for only 150 rupees. So that's a good deal. So I hope you liked today's video. So do like, comment, share on Eutrophic YouTube channel. So meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Stay safe, stay strong.